We've got some major news about characters that are and aren't going to be in the next two Avengers films, and I don't think people are going to be too happy about it. Let's get into all of these because there's a lot of new confirmations. Honestly, Kevin Feige's probably not too happy about all these because most of these come directly from the actors or other news outlets themselves confirming it, because people have been asking all these actors after the Doomsday announcement, like, oh, hey, are you in the movie? And it seems like a lot of people don't know that they're not supposed to say yes. The first one that people are absolutely tearing to shreds, and I kind of understand why, is that Haley Atwell is set to appear in Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, according to the Hollywood Reporter, which is like as official as it can get, obviously reprising her role most likely as Captain Carter. It was obviously just like a meme of a character at this point, because yeah, she does feel like an industry plant character that Marvel is forcing on to people. Like, yeah, her in Multiverse of Madness is fine. I do like Peggy Carter as a character, and seeing her return as this version was fine. But between that and how much of a central character they made her in What If, it really seems like they're trying to force something with this character that simply does not exist. Like, I'm sorry, she does not have the fan base that they think this character has. The only reason I'm fine with her being in this movie is because, first of all, it seems like it's gonna guaranteed be a very, very, very small role with the amount of other characters in this film. Like, there's no way she has more than like probably 3 sentences. And the second thing would be, is if we do end up having like Captain America back, or maybe it's Chris Evans as like Captain Hydra in this movie, I think seeing a reunion between these two different versions of them could be a cool scene to see. This news I hope is right, because this is just purely speculation, but it says Oscar Isaac will no longer be able to attend Star Wars Celebration Japan due to scheduling conflicts, which is in like a month. And this has people theorizing that, oh my god, is Oscar Isaac actually going to be busy filming Avengers Doomsday now? I desperately want this to be true. I absolutely love the Moon Knight show. It's definitely not perfect, but it was really enjoyable, and I think Oscar Isaac as all these different versions of the character is incredible. I'm super disappointed that we got the official news that Moon Knight Season 2 doesn't seem like it's going to be happening. I just hope we do see him in a Midnight Suns film or in these next Avengers films. I don't know how he'd necessarily get involved with this conflict, since literally nobody in the superhero world knows who he is even. But I honestly don't care. Just shove Oscar Isaac into this movie for like 5 seconds again, just then give me that look at Moon Knight, let me know he still exists in the MCU, and I'll kind of be happy with it. Next, this one's actually kind of hilarious how this kind of got confirmed. It's Kate Bishop is apparently reported to return, and it's because of an interview clip of Haley Steinfeld. She's signing like autographs during like a premiere of the movie Sinners that she's gonna be in. I'll play the clip in a second, but listen out for it. You can hear a guy literally just yelling clear as day in the background, Haley, are you gonna be in the next Avengers films? And she nods her head so clearly yes, and then you can literally see like the moment of realization on her face where she's like, oh my god, I probably shouldn't have said that, and she just keeps moving on down the line. Some people are saying she was maybe nodding to like saying, oh yeah, I'll sign your autograph. I think she was actually nodding to the Avengers question. Let me know what you think.
We're gonna see Kate Bishop in Avengers. Yeah? We're gonna see you in Avengers Secret Wars.
I feel like not having her and Miss Marvel, at least in this next Avengers movie, is kind of a mistake. Like, these are going to be like your building block, apparently, that your new young Avengers or champions. And if we don't see them ever again, especially after that teaser of Kate Bishop and Miss Marvel meeting each other, I feel like it's going to be a real letdown. Next, we have Julia Louis-Dreyfus being interviewed. If you don't know, she plays Val, also Elaine from Seinfeld. She responded saying, oh wow, I don't know, but someone's getting fired. She very clearly did not even know what the chair live stream was in the clip if you watch it, but it does imply that like, oh, if there was a big casting announcement, I should have been on there. So maybe she was just making a joke about it, but it definitely seems like if all the other Thunderbolts are going to be in the movie, she'll probably be in it. Again, probably we're talking for like fractions of a second, like 1 sentence, if even that, for most of these characters. Or this movie's just going to be like 4.5 hours long if everybody gets like major talking lines, which honestly, I wouldn't even complain. Everybody's going to go and see these movies anyways. Just give us like a 4-hour Avengers movie. Chris Pratt was interviewed by Collider, and they asked him why he wasn't included in the Doomsday cast announcements, and he said, I don't know. I think it was like far off. They must have cut away from it. I don't know what happened. Obviously just joking around. But this does make it seem like, yeah, he's going to be revealed in the next big reveal Marvel Studios does, whenever that is. Which is just great, because we know we're probably never going to see the Guardians in the MCU again. At least we can see Star-Lord again. Halle Berry, who plays Storm in the original X-Men, obviously was also straight up asked on a red carpet. You can see it was her and Chris Hemsworth here, if she was going to be returning as Storm in Avengers Doomsday, and she said nope, straight up. You could tell the Kevin Feige snipers were on her. And Chris Hemsworth responded, was like, oh, what? I was hoping that you'd be in it. Did you know something that I don't or something? But nope, you're not going to be in the film, I guess. Was not very convincing. There is obviously a chance she doesn't return, but with all the other X-Men, I do truly think she is back. It did not seem like a hard no. Kind of the weirdest one is Channing Tatum teases that his character in Avengers Doomsday may not be be Gambit because he said it was just my name. It wasn't exactly Gambit. I've only been guaranteed so far a chair to watch the movie in. Again, probably just a joke or trying to throw people off from saying like, yeah, I am Gambit. He probably just doesn't even know if he can say that, even though he's been revealed to return for the movie. But imagine if they do bring him back as a different character. That would be just insane. I don't even know who he'd play. Notably, Elizabeth Olsen as the Scarlet Witch still seems like she is just not coming back. She's filming other projects in the next couple months. She seems like she's actually just remaining dead, and no other word on Tom Holland's Spider-Man. But we do know, again, right now he's filming The Odyssey, and then next month or in the next month or two, he's going to start filming Spider-Man Brand New Day. Yes, it is Spider-Man. They literally could just have a stunt double in the suit and have Tom Holland literally record voice lines to have him in this movie. But I do think it's likely he's not in this film when we see why in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Then in the post-credit of that movie, he's like pulled into whatever the Avengers are in Avengers Secret Wars. I think that's the most likely path we're going to take from now on. Check out all the other latest Marvel news like Beyond the Spider-Verse's first official look, Spider-Man Brand New Day information, and the new update on the Blade movie. Click the playlist above me. There's all those and so much more videos in there. Thank you so much for watching.